Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. I'm one of your hosts, James, and with me we've got Mark and Benny Vapes, Ian from Above the Clouds, and Danny from Big D Vapes. And today we have a special guest. It's Chris, Lethal Coilz. So it's nice to see you.
Thanks, guys. How are you?
Oh, we got an echo. We got an echo.
An echo.
Nope, that was me. I muted you now. You're good.
We have
Welcome,
this.
Chris. Welcome.
We'll just have an amateur hour, don't we?
Oh,
So, we'll go through our buffet. So, if Ian, you go first, please.
Right, you are. We have Drag 2, How Beast as per normal. A bit of, oh, that's the wrong way up. Custard from Hip Hop Juice, which is nice. My OBS Cube GT tank on top with a bit of Blue Magic, V-Drops Blue Magic, which is a local vape shop to me, which is like a Heisenberg type thing. It's good. And last, I've got a few, but these are the three I'm probably going to be using mostly. Fat Rabbit, Minikin V2 with Cafe Irish Ice Cream. And that is me. So where should I go? Let me think. Let's go to Chris. Welcome.
thank you. Thank you. Well, what do I have? I've got a few different things here. I'm not going to go through everything because that would just take too much time. But first up, we've got the Unicorn Vapes Vert mod with the Unicorn V1 RDA on top there in black and green. Inside that, I have actually some Rochford Project Lemon Lush.
Very nice.
I also have the Hexome V3 O-frame with the Odium or the Unicorn V2 RDA on top there. In that, I'm dripping some Intervention from Steam Fiends, which is a vanilla custard.
I really like those hexomes. Really like those.
It's a very well-performing mod, I'll say that much. Also, we've got the Dreamer mod from Stan, Tenacious, TX Vapes, and Times Vape, along with the Ardent RDA. And in that, we have some more Rochford Project today, the Black Vine. And we've also got one more juice from the UK running tonight in the Coil Art Azeroth Squonk mod with the iconic RDA on top there. And in that, we are not dripping, we are squonking some of the Vape Punks line Bubble Melon.
And that's Bobo. He's in chat. He's Bobo.
Is he?
He is.
He is. He is. I'm running that Bubble Melon, and it's really good. It's really good. It reminds me of like the old watermelon bubble gum that you'd get at like a convenience store.
Yeah.
Perfect. Spot on.
Cool, man. Cool.
But that's what I'm running.
So, who are you going to pass it on to then, Chris?
Danny!
Thank you, Chris, and welcome to the show, buddy. It's great to get you on. We've been trying to get you on for the past month, probably. So tonight, guys, I'm on the U.L Crown 4 with the Valerian 2 tank, and inside that, at 100 watts, I'm pumping that out, is Just Juice Blue Raspberry, which is nice. And I'm also on the Geek Vape Boost with the RBA section, and in that, I'm on Nasty Juice Grape and Raspberry Shisha. Beautiful stuff. And I'm also on the UL Nunchaku 2, pumping it around 70 watts. And inside that is the Dr. Vapes Pink Sour Series. It's a blackcurrant cotton candy sour. Very nice. It's a 78-22 VG-PG ratio. And I'm on this little number, which has been out for quite some time. And I only got it because it cost me 10 quid with postage and packaging. It's the Rinco Tix pod system. It's got adjustable airflow on the coils. Really good flavour. I'm quite surprised, actually. And it feels very sturdy and not a lot of rattle.
That long, you know, Danny.
It's been about 2 months, hasn't it? 3 months, maybe.
3 months, yeah. So which is probably long in vaping time, but
It is in vaping. In the vaping world, it's quite...
like 3 years.
Yeah. And inside that, I'm on the trusted Dinner Lady Lemon Tart 20 milligram salts. And that is me. So I'll put my lanyard around my neck and I'll pass it over to Mr. Benny Vapes.
Thank you. Right, Chris, welcome. Thank you for coming on the show, like we all said. Much appreciated. What I'm on is Aegis X with the Solomon mesh. And on that, I have got some of this pink stuff that I bought off Danny. Don't even know what it's called. Opposite to what he got the power one. It's not bad. It's all right. And also I've got the N.U.V. which is this is not bad, but this it's been annoying. Rattles like mad. And in that I've got some N.U.V.S Vape. You can't really see strawberry cheesecake, shortcakes, cheesecake, strawberry cheesecake thing. That's not bad. It's not bad for a cheap juice.
Nice. That sounds nice.
It's not bad for the cheap. I haven't paid, I think, a £5 for it because it was on sale. And then I've got my new little, well, my bit of bling. Look at that. Let me see it, but that's the Spock D barrel with the V2 on top, TF V2. It's all right. 20 quid. Washington Vapes.
Yeah. The coils are better, aren't they, than the TF V12 and what have you? Better quality.
Yeah, no, it's quite. It's been. I've had this all week, and it's been rather nice. So, it's been all right. Simmer blasting's flavour's still there, so I think
I quite like look at that. Quite like look at that model. It's quite
the thing is, right, the tank. I don't like this at the top where you've got to push it to get it open, then you've got to force it to get it back.
Yeah, my forking tank does that. It's the same.
I'd just rather unscrew it or self-thing it out. So,
that's what I liked about the V2 version of the Vulcan with the push release. That's one of my favourite features off that tank.
It's not aesthetically pleasing because it's got this nipple on it. Do you know what I mean? That sort of annoys you. And because we can only have 2 mil tanks, it hasn't got the bubble glass with it.
Oh, yeah.
So putting juice in it takes that long to go down. Sometimes it just pisses out over the top.
You should have put around my shop today. I would have given you one.
I've ordered one, mate.
And a bubble glass.
And I was going to say, and a bubble glass.
Hey.
So that's for me. James, have you gone yet?
No, but so here we go. I'm still on the Aegis Boost with a Apple Blur Salt, Solomon Mesh on the Aegis X, and in that I got Illusions Eden, and that's me. Reason why you want, mate?
How are you finding the Illusions and the ULTD salts?
I think I'm addicted to that ULTD salts, mate.
They're very good at hybrid salt, them ones.
I think he froze.
Who's froze?
I think he is.
Oh.
Yeah, he was for a second. There he is.
Right.
maybe I'm just sitting really still. Sorry. I was going to try and share something.
Oh, my gosh. So, right, we'll jump on a chat real quick. We've got 10 Kentucky Bill. Bill Nick is in the house, vaping noob. We've got LJ McCutcheon, welcome. We have got Ian's in above the clouds. Don't know who he is. We've got JP Vape Reviews, don't know who he is.
I don't know who that is.
Welcome, Chris. We've got Simon Brigwood. Welcome.
Nice guy, Simon.
We have also got in myself. We've got Stuart Ayton. Welcome, Stuart. We've got Dan Barden, tattoos.
Dan the man.
Tattooist in Ormford.
Welcome, Dan.
We have got Paula Martindale. Welcome. Rajan Sagu. Welcome, mate. We've got Stephen Taylor. We've got the Vapory Bobo. And who else? We've got Gaz Flatcap. Welcome. And I think, well, I don't know because chat's gone. We've got DE. Welcome, mate. Dion78. Welcome, buddy. I think I'm nearly caught up. Jeez. And I think that's it. Oh, Jenny Sinsnide. Welcome. Kieran. Welcome. ABC. If anybody else I've missed out. Stephen Taylor has said, Big D, make sure you get to the UVA rally. Unfortunately, we're in the UK, so we can't make it, mate. But I have tweeted it out to everyone on my tweet for everybody, for all the American vapors to get there.
I can touch on that later on if you want.
What, sorry?
I said I can touch on that later on if you want.
Yeah. Well, we'll go on to that with you now. So what we'll do, we'll just have a little bit of a chat with Chris. Obviously, I was just on about. I've watched him for a while when he had a dodgy camera that pixelated and didn't really show up much there, and he didn't have a lot of background, and just sat at a table and that. So I've watched him for a while, been quite a long while watching him. But yeah, tell us a bit about yourself then, Chris. Where you are, what Lethal Coils came from, and everything.
Well, let's see where to begin. Well, I am a 3-year vapor. Stopped smoking completely probably about 2 years ago. I don't know. The day I decided to quit smoking, I do YouTube videos. I do Instagram. I'm on Twitter and Facebook a lot. Not so much Twitter, but I do a lot of things that make me happy. You know what I mean? When I first decided that I was going to quit smoking, I crushed up my last pack of butts, tossed them in the trash. But my next thought was, why don't I do something to show people, what the transition was like for me? And so I decided that day I was going to start then and do recordings. A couple a day. I did 3 a day to start with, but it was just a 30-day vlog documenting day 1 from quitting smoking to the month later, and seeing the transition day after day of what it was like for me to quit smoking cigarettes. And that actually helped a lot of people, and I got a lot of good feedback from that, and even some suggestions. Why don't you try, reviewing? And that's really where all of this started. I've come, what have I been YouTubing for 2.5 years now? So it's been a while, and we've come a long way. We're at 726 subs, I believe, right now. 725, 726.
Hey, doing well.
Good.
Thank you.
That's very good.
Thank you very much.
Very good.
The name Lethal Coils, where that came from was when I first started vaping, I had a Smock Stick V8 kit with the big Baby Beast tank on it. And I bought that the first time I went into a shop. But even though that's what I bought, that wasn't where my head was. I wasn't happy with just that. I saw RDAs and RBAs on the shelf. I saw these nice box mods, and I was like, that's really where I want to be.
Yeah.
And so I did countless hours of research, and I started my hand at just wrapping round wire coils, got into the building part of it, and ended up getting myself a drill, started with my Claptons, moved into my fused cord dual Claptons. And my coil building experience just grew from there. And I became very comfortable building aliens. And so I decided I wanted to try and sell those. For the longest time, though, I was just a gamer. That's all I did. And my gamer tag for the longest time was Lethal Strike.
Right.
And so that's the transition to selling coils was really where that came from. I wanted to keep the name, but I wanted to attribute more to it than just gaming. So that's really where I came up with the name Lethal Coils from.
But makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense to incorporate something that you already had.
Yeah.
Change it slightly. Do you still just sell your coils then, or?
I do. I only sell 2 types. That's why I don't advertise a whole lot. People are looking for a lot of these like more intricate and exotic coils, frame aliens, frame staples, stuff like that. I don't build those. I build aliens. I build. I can build aliens. I normally build 0.1 ohm or a 0.12 ohm, perfect for mechs. And because that's primarily what I use. I don't really use too many regulated devices.
Yeah.
But I build, 26 gauge, 36 gauge nichrome 80 aliens, 3mm post. Like I said, 0.1 ohm, 0.12 ohm. I do sell them 12 a pair, unless you're buying 4 pair plus, and then it's $10 a pair.
It seems weird. I don't think that's bad, is that? to be honest with you.
No, that's medium for market here.
Yeah.
Like if you were to go out and buy a pair of M-Turk Aliens, it would cost you about $25.
Yeah, I've heard that it's $25. They're over here. They're really expensive over here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, they are really expensive. That being said, they're really good coils, but I can't afford $25 a pair.
Oh no, I couldn't go out and get them, mate. I wouldn't be able to.
And that's where I was looking at it from. Is like, you know what? A lot of people aren't going to be able to afford quality coils at that price. So, you know, I'd make a happy medium and come up to 12.
Yeah. No, so
at the end of the day, you're selling your time too.
well, that's it. Everybody don't realize that you can go out and buy these ones from like these Coilology. You know, go out, but these are factory made.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They pump them out day in, day out. You know, whereas you've got to take your time. You pay everything's got to be your time and everywhere. I don't really do a lot of handmades because obviously the price of them. But
I don't think many top end reviewers do they? Because they always use pre-made ones when they're doing the reviews. Not saying all of them, but quite a lot of them. And I think a lot of people just do that now. Chris Earl in chat has just asked, "Do you sell your coils, Chris?"
I do, and you can get them through PMing me on Facebook or messaging me on Instagram. If you can message me on Twitter, then you can get me there too.
Yeah.
Right. Bill Nick says it all went downhill when you met him, and he says he's waiting for buy one get one free.
He also said on the Facebook group that he's been watching Lethal Coils since he was 22 years of age.
Wow, that would make me 25 right now. That's actually a very big compliment.
Oh dear me, he's a corker, isn't he?
Yeah, he says he's purchased them off you. I'll put it up there. You can.
Yep.
There you go. He says, actually, all joking aside, I've purchased from some coils off of Chris and love them. Have them in RDAs and RTAs.
Yep.
So if you are wanting to get some, you know, and you are in America, which I'm assuming it's cheaper for postage and packaging for yourselves.
Oh,
to get shipped over here is going to be a fortune, isn't it?
The difference is about $10.
Right. You know, so if you do want to get some from him, like it says, PM him. You know, and I know Gaz has started using some proper coils from Ireland. There's a guy over there that started doing. There's a few. There's not that many over here. Really big.
Chris Grimes, he's getting bigger, isn't he?
Yeah,
Chris Grimes.
There's not a lot of big coil builds over. It doesn't seem to be a big thing over here as it is in in America. You know, like your M-Turk and things like that. You don't have them sort of coil builders here that have blew up. You know,
JP, what did you think of the Scott's coils that you got from?
I haven't tried them. I haven't tried them yet. I haven't really had a chance to put them in anything.
They're all right.
I think the problem is, well, they're not that big over here is because British people are tight asses and don't like spending the money.
I don't think there's many hobbyists compared to in America. Where over here, they just want to get a vape device where you just put a stock coil in and vape away. Well, there's quite a lot of hobbyists in America.
We're dying, bro.
You're dying away.
The hobbyist side is dying hardcore over here.
Right.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Big time. So, to the point where a lot of shops won't carry rebuildables or mechs.
Really?
Yeah, we don't over here, just in case people blow themselves up.
Yeah, they don't know. I know of like 2 shops that actually carry a good selection of RDAs and stuff like that.
Right.
For the most part, the other shops that I've seen have like 1, maybe 2, if any at all.
Right. David Mottram, welcome, brother. I think it's the first time you've been in.
He's in Cap Vapor TV.
Cap Vapors, yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't say hello to LJ McCutcheon, Martin's brother. He's in chat. He said hello earlier. I wasn't ignoring you, buddy.
Yeah.
And hello to ABC.
While we're on then, Chris, while you've just been talking about that, it's America and things are getting a little bit strange over there. No idea why. Well, we do, because it's all about big money with tobacco, but yeah, it's all about that.
Dollar, bro. The almighty dollar. It rules everything.
So tell us, because they've just done that Senate thing, won't they, where it's the H3229 or whatever it is?
HR 2339, yeah.
That's the one.
Flavor ban and flavor ban and what? I think it was just a flavor ban. As far as I know, it passed House and is going up to Senate. It may have already been voted on in Senate, but I do not know the results.
Yeah, they're saying that it's not going to pass there, though, aren't they? So it won't even.
And the outlook of it passing is not good.
Yeah,
So
but
that's a plus, but we'll see when it comes to table, I guess.
well, yeah, exactly. But it just seems right. I know it's all money and all that lot, but you've got all these flipping parents against vaping and all this, and I'm just thinking, well, shouldn't be getting them at flipping 14 and 15 anyway? Look after your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Sort your kids out first.
We're supposed to, but we can't anymore. The government has taken away our parental rights, full bore. We're not allowed to discipline our kids anymore. We're not.
We have that here. We have that here, mate. It's been in there for years. You're not allowed to spank your kids or all like that.
Exactly. The government has got its hands so far into your personal life, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to go on that one.
Yeah, because it's gone from one extreme to the other, hasn't it, really?
It has.
I mean, there's a difference between actually smacking your child and spraying 10 bells of shit out of them.
Yeah, I think you should be able to smack the hand and stuff. I've smacked my little one's hand when she was touching electrics, and my partner, my ex-partner, had to go at me for it. Yeah. And I said, well, I'd rather do that than let her electrocute herself. So, to
be fair, it is sort of our fault because our parents had discipline with getting cane and things like that. And then I'm 47 now, 48 this year. And it was us coming through. We're sort of the generation that everything went peaked on with, thing that goes on that you can't, schools just caning stopped and everything like that. So it's probably our fault.
It's not, is it? It's the politicians and the lawmakers who are at fault. You know what I mean? It's not your fault.
That sort of age, aren't they now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's the leftist elite, isn't it? I mean, they've already took over this country, and I think now we've left the EU, we can get out of their shackles. We can start to, get a bit more tougher on criminals and what have you. I mean, you've got paedophiles getting 3 years. They do 12 months and they're out. Things like that. You've got ISIS supporters walking in the streets. Many things, and it's all because the leftist people have took over, and they want to give everybody rights. You know what I mean? And for me, it needs to be more controlled because you shouldn't get them sort of people walking on the streets. Paedophiles who've raped young kids should get life or it chopped off, in my opinion. So it's gone too soft.
Oh, it's Cap not only that. I thought he hadn't put a tweet out. I usually retweet these.
He put a video up or something the other day saying he was having some sort of break, and he didn't say for how long. I don't think it'd be long. I hope not.
Right, yeah.
I hope not.
So, while we're on then, Chris, Washington is your next one, your next big rally, because I saw you went to the last one, didn't you, where everybody went to, which looked absolutely fantastic, when presidential helicopter flew over the top and the job lot, and everybody moved out way, and
that was 2 days after, or the day after. It was I think it was 2 days after President Trump had announced the federal flavor ban the first time when he was planning on backing it. And that was 2 days before the rally. The rally happened. He flew overhead. And the very next day, he changed his pitch entirely, said he wasn't signing anything.
Yeah.
I think we made a difference.
Yeah, I think he did, mate. I thought it was well organized. From what I saw, and I saw, different people doing lives from there, like Mike Vapes and,
Scuba was there.
Yeah. And it was good to see a lot of big reviewers turn up.
Absolutely.
Scuba's been in the past couple of days trying to get Vaping with Vic's channel back. And now he's got it back.
Got his channel back this morning.
Yeah, he got it back this morning.
Which is good news for everybody who's subscribed.
Yeah.
But the DC rally coming up May 2nd. I know Stephen Taylor had mentioned it earlier. He had mentioned the DC rally. It is on May 2nd. It will be at the NIH and the FDA headquarter buildings. I know that security is going to be extremely tight there. So if you are planning on going, if you are in the States and you are going to go, just be careful, please, because there is a real possibility of people getting arrested this time around. Yeah,
if it gets out of hand, they're going to be all over it, aren't they?
Yeah, they will. They will. They don't take any shit there. So we got to be on our most professional of behaviors and just be super, super careful. If you see something going down, walk the other direction.
Yeah.
You know,
There's just no need for it. There's no. You just do what you've got to do with vapors. Don't blow your big clouds. Be respectful, and do what you're supposed to be doing. You know, just say this is what it is, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And put your point across without having to start all off. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, there's no need for it, is there? You know, you can have a rally without getting out of hand.
Yeah, there's a way of doing it, isn't there?
Yeah,
There's a way of doing it.
The thing is, we're already tired with this brush of being thugs blowing clouds out, and we just want to look kids onto vaping. It was never for that. It was never for kids on vaping. It was for a healthier option for adults to switch from smoking.
Exactly.
You know, so I don't see why people can't see that. And it doesn't need to be that anybody's getting in each other's faces and have it out.
Very understandable reason why people don't get that.
Yeah, well,
that's because of all the negativity spread across social media, the news media, the newspapers, TVs, movies. Now it's so much negativity about vaping and improper misinformation that it's been going around for too long now. Too many people have seen it. Too many people believe it, because this is sadly a country where we just believe whatever we're told, and we don't have a mind to think for ourselves anymore.
Tunnel vision.
You know, exactly.
To be fair, it's not the first thing, because they had comic books. The parents tried to ban comic books, if you look at propaganda. And, you know, Stan Lee was the first one to say, I'm putting them out anyway.
Yeah.
You know,
it's corruption at its finest, though, isn't it? It's all about money, and it's all about these states owing money to the banks or whatever, and then getting it back from the tobacco companies. I mean, look at India, Thailand, Malaysia. You know, e-cigarettes are totally banned, but
Mexico now, innit? Mexico's banned.
Tobacco companies who are partly owned by the governments in, is it Thailand or Malaysia?
India is. I know
India, that's the one,
They got about a 25% stake, I think it was.
Yeah, they make billions from people smoking and becoming ill and dying, so...
Yeah. Emma, welcome. And Fran, you're more than welcome in here. Thank you for coming over. I know you usually in couch chat, but thank you for coming over.
Nice to see you.
Very much appreciated.
But that's where I plan on going, is the DC rally. As you mentioned, I know I did have a GoFundMe set up. I took that down. I didn't. I'll say this live. I didn't want to start it to begin with. I just knew that going to DC was something that I needed to do, and I didn't think I had enough time to do everything I needed to get prepared. Some things have changed. I deleted the campaign. If people do want to donate to support the trip and content to the channel, get a hold of me. We'll work something out. Otherwise, I have enough time. I should be able to gather what I need, and I do have a couple of friends that are willing to help out as well. So
yeah, that's good. Yeah, so if anybody wants to throw a few dollars his way, you know, please get in touch with him.
And I'd also want to mention that it's not just to get me down there for me to have a good time, anything like that. There's going to be live streams on the channel. Yeah. There's going to be a vlog coming out just like there was last year. This is for the channel and because I need to. We need to keep fighting, and we need people to advocate. And that's what I've done every chance I get. Every rally that I have the ability to go to, I go to. I've been to 2 Boston rallies. I've been to the DC rally. I plan on going to this next DC rally. And if there's another one that comes up after that, I'm planning on going to that one too.
Yeah, no, I've seen that you were on the one where you were with a gate behind you, a fence behind you, where there were a few people there. There weren't as many as what everybody hoped to be.
Yep.
But I know you were there, like, with your backpack with that thing that you can stick in your mouth.
Yep. Hell yeah, my military pack there. That's
the one.
Yep.
Not saying it's got any booze or all like that in it, like, but yeah, we're just plain water.
Just plain water. At least that's what I can say on air.
At
least that's what YouTube wants me to say.
Yeah, exactly. So you also do a show on a Wednesday night with Mark Solom and BFG, don't you?
That's Thursday night.
Is it so Thursday night, not Wednesday? Thursday night, sorry. Thursday, I think it's Wednesday. Thursday night. I'm getting mixed up with little bro.
Well, you're also getting mixed up with my my
Oh
normal.
yeah, you go after do a gaming one, don't you, on a Wednesday, don't you?
No, I do my normal show on Wednesday night.
I thought that would
The Vape Lounge Live. Yep, I do that.
Isn't CJ joining you on that one?
He is. He's the new co-host on my show as of a week and a half ago. Cool. I decided, and I offered it up to him. How would he like to, come on as a guest on or a co-host on the show? And we're giving it a shot. So
and
far,
what time is that?
very well.
Time is that on a Wednesday night?
It's midnight, isn't it? GMT,
midnight for you guys, yeah.
Right, so midnight, Wednesday night, you'll be able to see him. That's with our very good friend CJ. And then he does one with Mark. Bit of a live hog. And you do your Twitch.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
As well, don't you? So, you can catch him on loads of things at the moment.
Oh, yeah. Every morning I do my game stream. I do it on both Twitch and YouTube at the same time. So if you're not on Twitch, you'll find me on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, you'll see me on Twitch.
Yeah. Right. Fran's just put on true story about he's been to Thailand. It says, in a bar in Thailand, people smoking at a bar. Asked him, you want weed? You're like boom boom with nice lady. So he said, no, brother, not my thing. Is it okay if I vape? He said, no, it's illegal in Thailand. We could get some weed and you can get some boom boom, but you come have a vape.
And some lady boys.
Crazy.
So, yeah, like I say, follow him on all them lot and like go over and give him some love on his channel. So, what's everybody been up to? What's Ian, you were on a live last night, weren't you?
I was kindly invited on the Saturday Night Vaporway with the guys, which was really good fun.
You actually hosted it, didn't you?
Yeah, they plonked that on me just before. That was great. So, oh, by the way, you're the guest. You have to do the introductions.
Yeah, we didn't do that. We were going to do that to Chris, but we thought, no, we better not do.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good night. So I did that. That was really. It was a manic weekend. It was Littleton's birthday on Saturday, so we went to trampoline park and we went for food, and so that was a long day. And then I was home and did the live. And today I've just been re-roofing the vape bar in the garden.
Right.
So busy times.
When it gets to the summer, Ian, you need to do a live show where you've got a barbecue going and all these liquids set out. And you can do a review live.
A few people round.
Yeah, I'll pop round.
Yeah.
Come over here. We got a bonfire pit. Shit.
Yeah.
So whereabouts are you anyway?
I am located in Massachusetts.
Right.
Probably one of the worst states you can live in.
Really?
Oh yeah, for vapors. Yep.
Yeah, you got it bad there.
Full flavor ban in effect here. We did have, when that was first implemented, we did have a full vapor ban. So no products whatsoever could be sold. And that went on for about 3 months. A lot of shops shut their doors that day.
Right,
I don't know how many have reopened, but I'm assuming it's just a fraction of what it was. Some are surviving selling just tobacco flavors. Others, not so much.
Right.
So they've had to dual purpose their shops. So now they dual as a vapor shop and as a head shop.
Yeah.
So, but then there are other shops, like I said, that are surviving off of tobacco juices that don't have that secondary purpose of a shop, but we do have a full-on flavor ban in effect here. Me personally, I'm fine. I can still get my flavors, not just from, obviously the UK, but I get my flavored juices anyways, because I live about 15 minutes away from the New Hampshire border, which it's still perfectly legal to sell juice there and everything.
Right.
My concern isn't for me. And, I don't want to take that as bragging like, oh, well, I'll be fine, screw everyone else. No, my heart goes out to everyone else. They're the ones that I'm concerned with, not myself. And that's why if there's anyone I know that's in need that I am able to help out, I will, without question. It does not matter. If you are in need, if you are in a state here in Massachusetts, friends of mine that have no way to get to New Hampshire, and it's a matter of getting juice or going back to cigarettes, I will absolutely make every effort I can to get down to you and give you whatever juice I can give you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Take your hand up for that.
Yeah.
Can that be overturned then? That
Not as far as I know.
right. So once it's in, that's it. It's done.
Once it's
It's
law,
gonna
it's
be
law.
Right.
It's harder to get a law unmade than made.
Right. It's a bit shy, that, isn't it?
Yep.
I didn't realise it couldn't be just overturned. Like, I didn't realise that.
Yep.
So,
thank you very much, Stephen Taylor. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We need shops in the UK. They do head. That's like the Chinese massage parlor.
Bathhouse.
Has anybody seen any bargains? Bargain of the week.
I am so bad at checking for bargains.
Has Danny
I haven't.
froze?
I mean,
Has he gone to sleep?
No,
he's there.
I'm just I'm talking to CJ actually. I'm just getting him on the show.
All right, he's coming on.
Yeah, CJ. Vaping with CJ, Josh. He'll be on the show pretty soon, and it's Chris's stepson.
Yeah. If you didn't know, it's Chris's stepson is TJ. So we've seen Danny's showing Rinko tricks off, whatever it's called. That's you can get. Where did you get yours from?
I got mine from Flawless, but apparently Bobo's got them on his online site for £10, which is what I paid anyway. And I think they're very good. I mean, some people said this shit, but I don't understand why. I've only had it for a few days, so it may be the coils. I don't know, but so far so good. And what I like about it is the coils have an airflow, and also the flavour is banging. So I don't know why they've not done well. I'll probably find out in a few days.
Yeah. What is it? It's got them on Washington Vapes have got them on as well. Stephen Taylor's saying, I've never even heard of this one. N.U.V.S Vape website has good bargains. Don't know if you know that, Chris. Is that one over you or? Because
Never heard of it before.
Right. It says he's in. Oh, web.
Bill Nick.
Bill.
Stephen
Taylor's in West Virginia.
All right. That's a little bit away from Massachusetts, but
yeah, LJ's got bargain at week, £20 for FP, if anybody's wanted that, and 2 billionaire for 20.
The FP RTA is dope. I love mine.
You've got you out,
I
sorry.
haven't tried it.
What's that?
FP.
Yeah. Where did I put it? Right there. Come on, get out of there. There we go.
All right,
Okay,
Yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Nice.
Gotta get the black.
Yeah, black
If it hasn't got stock coil in it, I don't use it.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a stock coiler. We've got a couple of stock coilers on here. Danny's
Let me see if I can build you a stock coil there.
But Dan is moving over, isn't he? He's got the the thingy. What's it called?
thingy.
He's got a K-phone.
K-phone.
I've got a K-phone, I've got the Zeus RTA, I've got a Bonza, I've got a Watofo, I've got a Phobia, I've got the Solomon Mesh, that was designed by a friend of mine called Greg Latronica, aka the Vaping Outsider. You might know him, Lethal. I don't know.
No.
But okay. But anyway, he designed it, sent it off to Keys, and they stole his design and never paid him any money. But it looks a good tank. I've not used it yet, actually. I've still got to fucking do a review on it. So that'll be coming in the next few months.
There you go. David Mottram saying that if you make mods or need rebuildable supplies, Stealth Vape has 10% sale on.
Nice.
Oh, little bro. Welcome, brother.
We've got Reverend Vapes in as well.
He's got a new channel, Little Bro Vapes. It's called Urban LBV. And he's going to be doing different stuff that he can't fit in his vape channel regarding like camping and cooking and also. So if you've not subscribed to him, please do so.
I already am.
Reverend.
Okay.
I think I've shouted Reverend out earlier. Yeah, so he's doing going camping. Did you say?
Yeah, well, various things that he likes doing. He said when he goes camping, he might do a vlog or whatever. Right. I just saw a little snippet, so I just subscribed. Have I subscribed? I can't remember. I've done. At the time, I was having a meal, so I might not have done, but I will be doing soon.
I just found that. Was it? Sorry, go on.
Fran's just saying he's just had a knock on the door. Uber driver driven back 10 miles to my house holding my Geek Vape Squonker with Pyro V3 in his hand. He left it in his cab. Very nice one.
Nice one.
So,
Anyone ever tried the Horizon Tech Magico pod?
Mm-mm.
No.
no.
I've just seen it. It looks quite nice. Looks quite nice.
Hold up. Hey, his son's on. Welcome. Welcome.
Boy, let me get my
CJ.
switch. Keep you in line.
Josh, how you doing, mate?
How you doing?
Good. You?
Yeah, all good.
Cheers for popping on.
All right.
CJ, do you want to let us know what you're on when you settle down and you set up?
Hold up, because LJ's just put on. I'm going to do an N.U.V.S 5% off at LGM Vapes. So there you go. That's his first discount code. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Wow.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Hold up, we're getting all these bargains coming in now. Let's say we've got 20% off best Sig liquids.
Nice one, Simon.
Finishes midnight tonight.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
So
And we've got Mickey, and he's on after us on Late Night Vape Show.
It's a good show, that.
TJ, welcome. Do you want to? Oh, Ian's gone.
Ian's gone.
So do you want to tell us what you want, and then tell us what you've got coming up on a Wednesday night? We've just been covering it, mate.
I didn't hear it. I was on the phone. I've been on the phone for like an hour and a half.
Ordering pizza.
Eh?
Ordering pizza. Where is it?
So I'm on.
Is it for your lippy order?
Yeah. FX Energy Glass with the Rebirth on top. With some Rachel Rabbit, lemon pear, and raspberry.
Very nice.
There you go. I've only got a little bit left. I've got to save it. I haven't actually reviewed it yet. So
Don't you hate it when you're enjoying the juice? You
yeah.
get right down to end, and you're thinking, I've got to save this because I've got to review it.
And which one was that against, DJ? Which liquid was that? Sorry, I missed that one. Your last liquid, which was it? Oh, Rachel Rabbit, yeah.
I got those two. I got to do them the end of the week.
Yeah, I'm down to my last little dribble of it, so I've got to save that.
There we go. We've got another discount code, which is ABC's one. Also, while we're on, because I know you mentioned it on yours, Crazy Wire, if you're in the UK, are stopping doing vaping wire.
Yep.
Are they?
So they're having a discount of which is Crazy Wire. They were big. I've got Crazy Wire stuff, and they were really big. They sell alt wire that you can get, and they're stopping doing vaping wire.
Yeah, I heard that.
So at the moment, they're selling everything off 30%
Blimey.
discount on all their wires, which is a shame. I don't know why they're stopping it, but
No.
I'm guessing it's because people, like we were just talking, are using stock coils. So I'm guessing that, but which is a shame, but
Yeah, it is.
so you're collaborating now. You're new co-host of a little show, CJ.
Yes, yeah, it came as a surprise, I must say.
Yeah.
Well, I did ask Lethal to come on to my channel every Friday, but just decided it was easier for both of us for me to come on his Wednesday show with him. So yeah, really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. Not just because Chris is in, but yeah, I'm really enjoying myself.
That's good.
I'm glad you are, man. It's a good show. The only thing I can say is that we play well off each other.
Absolutely.
We work
Absolutely.
well.
Well, that's why we got us together. That's why, because I obviously asked Danny on first. We had Bob stood on, and then Bob said didn't want to do. He couldn't do it. He couldn't commit, so it left with me and Danny. And then we had Ian on as a guest, and then we asked him if he wanted to come, and then we had JP on as a guest, and we just sort of got everybody together as this little mass that we've got now.
That's how it started with CJ. I had him on as a guest. We worked really well together. I had the idea in my head. He asked me to come on his show, so I went on his show a first time. He came on mine twice. That's right.
Yeah.
Because we did that live juice tasting first.
Yeah, you did Oxford Project, didn't you?
Yep.
And then we had the Wednesday show, and we did that one Friday show. And that's when, after those three steps that we had taken together, that's when I started thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? We've been playing very well off of each other, and there's been like little to no downtime, and the conversation's been pretty damn interesting. So it would only make sense, let's see if he wants to come on, bring him on as a co-host.
Yeah.
Just makes sense.
thing is, if you get someone that you bounce off, it's quite good, isn't it? You know, because you've just got to have people that you can chat to, and and that you feel it, don't you? You know, that's the thing. If you don't feel it, it gets a bit, a bit stale. You have dead air. You can't, you're thinking of things to say, So I can talk for England, as you've noticed, so I'm all right.
Ian, great work on Saturday Night Vaporware as well yesterday.
Thanks, mate. It was a really good night. I enjoyed it.
It was a good show.
I did tune in for a little bit there too.
Yeah, it was a giggle. They're a nice bunch.
LJ's put on if he gets any sales, he'll put up to 10%. So get buying his billionaire juice, guys, and we'll get some extra 10% off. Reverend's he must have asked him. He discovered Pistache from Just Add Nick.
I haven't tried Pistache. I tried Lemon Crack. I really like that.
Lemon Crack. It's a good
one. People seem to love that Lemon Crack. He did a blackcurrant. Did he do a blackcurrant one?
Yeah.
I
think it was the Lemon Crack first, and I think the blackcurrant came after. I want to try the blackcurrant one.
Yeah, if you could, thumbs up if you subscribe to everybody on the panel, it'd be lovely. That'd be fantastic. If you've not subscribed, it's your first time here because I've seen a few new names in. I know people have come over to see Chris. He has quite a big following, so thank you for bringing him over. But yeah,
blowing up my ego over here.
Oh, here we go. Alarm's going off.
It's that time again.
It's that time again.
What time is it?
Huh?
What time is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's the handshake time.
It's the golden handshake time. So, gents, we have it's a small prize this week, but it's a decent one. It's from a company called T-Max, who are known for the juice Snakebite, which is very popular, the premium handmade liquids. And I've got these two from that company. One is the cool blue raspberry with vanilla cream. And the other one is a tangy rhubarb and vanilla ice cream. So that's them both there. And that comes along with the 18 milligram Nick shots to make it 3 milligram from Darkstar. And that will be tonight's prize. And it'll be sent out probably Tuesday or Wednesday. So expect them Thursday or Friday.
Somebody put his number in 44. We haven't even started, Mick.
I'll think of a number. 1 second. And I'll send it to you guys.
Can we send it to Chris? Have we got any way of sending it to Chris?
I'm going to send it to both of them, CJ and Chris.
Yeah, and CJ, of course, yeah.
Hey, slow down.
Sorry, mate. It wasn't personal.
Hey, not wrong with that number. I'll tell you. 69. If you get 68 and I owe you one.
Oh, shit. I've just sent it to fucking Chris Bell. Shit. 1 minute. I've deleted that.
Don't do it anymore, mate. He's gone.
I've just been talking with him, that's all. I just totally forgot.
Bill, Nick, I'm not paying the shipping for us US types. Sorry, I'm not that popular.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's UK only because it costs a fortune to send it over to America. So I do apologise for that. UK only residents. You have to be over 18 to enter.
Yep, you do.
And don't tell you to.
Right, I think I sent it to everybody now. I think I sent to Lethal through Messenger and also CJ.
Okay.
Right, so 3, 2, 1. Get your numbers in, boys, girls.
Between 1 and 100. Get them in.
So I'm behind, so you'll have to have not popped out chat. So on this, I'm behind on everybody. So
yeah, it's a bit slower.
I'm a bit behind as well.
Oh, what a good start.
Has anybody put numbers in? Because this still. So, oh, there we go.
Yeah, they're going.
They're going.
No numbers, then everything just went.
Oh. Oh, God, it's going past now.
Who's it going to be?
I thought Dion put 2 numbers in then, but that's part of his name. Ooh.
Keep having to check my phone all the time because I keep forgetting the number.
Don't shout out like Pud did last night.
No, I know. I know. Didn't realise that at the time.
There's a few close ones in that.
There's a few close ones.
There are.
Some sort of tune, like a theme tune.
We do need one. We do need one.
Two fat ladies, 66.
Bet you've been with a few of them, Benny.
There are a few close ones.
Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah,
taking longer.
Kelly's eye, number one.
Hey, and don't forget, whoever wins has to be subscribed to all 4 of us. Well, all 6 of us. That's another
That
rule.
would be good. That would be good.
LJ, you're miles away, brother.
Well, they're getting around the area.
Minus one earlier.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Now.
That was close. That was close. There you go.
Oh, we got one.
Emma Douglas.
You finally won.
Congratulations.
She's finally won. Congratulations to Mrs. Emma Douglas.
No, she
Mark
won
and
the Vapor Storm thingy as well, didn't she? Didn't I send that out to her?
I think so.
Sure I did, yeah.
Right. So yeah,
Well-
so bang you hook up with Big D.
Well, not hook up with me, but you can send me a
Not hook up
message.
with, but, you know.
She's got a good fella called Mark, I believe, and I've got my wife Sarah Mark. So, but yeah.
I mean, hook up with
Emma Douglas, if you go on Facebook, in fact, you're on Northern Union Vape Show. So if you go onto my Big D Vapes, give us a message, send me address. Once you send me that, I'll delete it. I won't start you, don't worry. And you've won them 2, 50 mils and
Well done.
Nick shots. Well done, Emma. Congratulations.
Cheers for that, Danny.
No worries, guys. No worries.
Subscribing to you, Dan. Keep your juice.
Yeah. Mick says I'm not subscribing to you, Danny.
I'm not coming to your fucking show then again, Mick.
Yeah, don't come to his shop, yeah. Yeah, he'll come to his shop to build your Zeus X,
He did, yeah. He taught me a good few lessons in building coils because he's a wise man. He's a master vapor. Oh, yeah. Good guy. And if you've not already checked out his show, the Late Night Vape Show with Bill Nick, Kentucky Bill, and Mick Beavers, they're on after us at 10:30.
Yeah.
Night.
Yeah, after at night, yeah.
You came on other night, Chris. You came on just as we were all going, didn't you? Last Sunday.
I did.
We just said to that, and then you popped up in chat. But Mick's like, we're still on. We're still on, but we're not on live.
Well, you'll see me again tonight.
Are you going on?
Yep. I was given the invite by Mick not too long ago, so I've got the number now.
Yeah. It's a nice, relaxed show.
Yeah, and they're a good set of
It'll
lads.
be a busy night for me.
Yeah. All right with it, stopping up places else.
DE has said, Benny, when you next go to Big D's shop, it'd be good to have a vlog there.
Yeah, I won't call it a shit shop though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good at the vlogs anyway. You did one at Expo, didn't you?
Me, yeah. That would a bit strange walking around with selfie stick. But yeah, next time I'll go down, I'll do a vlog from there.
Yeah.
That's better than what I was doing at NVE, man. When I did my NVE vlog, all I had was my phone.
Yeah, that's all I use.
The only camera I had was my phone.
And did you meet any big reviewers there, Lethal?
At NVE last year?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I met pretty much everyone I've ever wanted to meet. Grim Green, M Turk, Dwayne Oboy OC, Twisted Messes, Batman, Jay Hayes was there. Jess Marie from DHD Tips was there. The entire Stooge crew, Stan from Tenacious TX Vapes, Frames Janklin Vapor. I believe Sean Typhon, the Angry Hippie, was there. Vapor Swaggins was there. Yep. Demo, Vaping with Ken, Zophie Vapes. There were so many, it's hard to remember every single person.
Would you like me and Benny like a little girl?
Yeah.
it's like us all these celebrities, aren't they? You're thinking, shit, they're in front of me.
Yeah. I want that.
That's another one I met. I actually met Bogan. Funny story. The first day of the convention, we were in line to get our wristbands to go in. And I looked in front of me and I was like, why does the back of this dude's head look so familiar? I'm like, why does it look like this dude's wearing a mullet? And then it dawned on me. I'm like, Sam? And he turns around. I'm like, oh, shit. That was pretty funny.
Oh, God. He wouldn't even shake my hand, vaping Bogan. I put my hand out to shake his, and he brought his back and did that through his hair. and then walked off.
He just told me we're going for a piss and he wasn't talking. That's what he told me. So catch you later for a piss.
Little bro Vape said to pick him up, Benny, on the way to my shop.
Yeah, just what I said. We're going to get round to you when I come over.
Aidan, it's nothing like the juice cabin, buddy. It's probably the same size as Leslie's toilet, so don't be too, don't be thinking it's going to be massive.
Yeah.
So
no, we're on. If you go look, that's the thing that I'm going to get Les on next week. Let him talk about that because he's deleted his channel.
Oh, is he coming on our show next week?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
That's cool.
It'd be good to get his mate on as well. I forget his name.
Liam.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell him. Send him a message to come on to talk about why he's shut down his channel. Totally deleted everything.
Billy's a cheeky bastard. Set down something to eat.
Yeah, some ice cream.
Some baby beef.
There's the man himself, Mr. Vaping with Mo, bro.
Oh, well, welcome.
Oh, he's in. Mo. I hope your head's all right, Mo. You seem to have had a bit of concussion there, buddy. You didn't see yourself last night. So you're getting better, buddy.
Yeah.
Why did he bash his head?
Yeah, he banged
Yeah,
his head
apparently.
something.
Yeah.
All right.
The infamous shot there from Jenny Sins. Jenny, your shot's probably better than mine, so don't worry about it. But you're always welcome. You're always welcome. And smooth as well.
If I was closer.
Yeah, we can get you a boat or somebody to ship you over.
Well, Bill Nick swims over here.
Unfortunately, you'd have to probably cut me into pieces and ship me in a box.
Yeah, we can send you with Bill Nick. He's paddling. He's setting off now to come to Expo.
Yeah, they won't. They won't give me a passport, so that's about the only way I'm getting over there.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, not that's what you mate. 50% of our population don't have a passport. They just come in.
Oh, I know that feeling.
So
that's why
you
Trump
sure?
built the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sure that's going to be on a Wednesday then? Is it going to be just general vape chat, a bit like we're doing, or is it going to be
a little bit? It's a little bit of vape chat. It's a little bit of whatever else comes up. It's a little bit of advocacy. It's a little bit of vape. It's a little bit of, music or movies, whatever you're into at the time, whatever you might have going on. If there's something you need to talk about, let's talk about it. It's just general chat. Whatever comes up is what comes up, and that's what we talk about. Sometimes we keep it to an hour. We try to keep it to an hour, but if the conversation takes us a little bit over, then we continue with the conversation,
Yeah.
Aiden's saying still waiting for invitation on the show.
Benny, you asked Aiden, didn't you?
We're going to sort it out. It's just that when Savs is on, I know you sometimes finish late. Like, it's just, if you wanted to jump on afterwards, it's not.
Yeah, you could all jump on, couldn't they, and make it a bit of a double.
Well, we can Zoom. Zoom's going to be that. I can only get 6 people on StreamYard. So because I don't pay for it, you can only have 6 people on at a time.
Yeah, we need a position for CJ. He's our 5th secret member. So
exactly.
Well, I'll definitely sit down with you, Benny, and we'll sort out Zoom and everything.
Yeah, sound mate. It'd be good that because I can sort of half do it, but I went. If you did look, I got in overnight at like Friday night. I'm on call out, and I got in at like 12 o'clock, and I started messing around with it, and I clicked go live on Streamlabs, and it went live. But it was coming. I was like, I didn't want to go live. I was just it suddenly went live, but then I had to go, so it just kept repeating what I said over and over again. I'm like, and I did that 3 times trying to couldn't get it off. So I will need some hand. I know it's just a little bit of
not a problem.
Intro bit, and then the background and stuff like that, and not having. I had the little gamer square on about that big on my own, and everybody says it's a bit small. Is that? So yeah, so I were playing around, but we've only just going over that. It's just so we can have more people on, like Bells and that, where we've got a few more.
Yeah, there's no real limit, I don't think, to how many people you can have in a Zoom chat.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that. Even if you don't pay for it, I don't think there's a limit.
There is a limit actually, but it's not a small amount. We've had upwards of like 15 people in a Zoom chat at once.
Okay.
So.
Yeah,
it'd be good to get Matty on from Nice Guys as well. Since we've all been on his show, it'd be good to repay the favour.
Yeah.
And Flat Cap, I mean, I don't know if Flat Cap's available with him being on Aiden's show and what have you.
Well, we have. It's supposed to be. We've got things in plan for that, haven't we?
Yeah.
We're in talks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're in talks for that one.
That'd be good. Sort something out.
Chris Earle's becoming a bit of a celebrity as well, isn't he? He's appearing on quite a few
superstar,
shows.
yeah, he is.
Chris Earle, yeah.
He was on mine last Monday.
Yeah, but he was in his mum's bedroom, wasn't he?
It was a pink bedroom. It was either that or it was a brothel of some sort. Yeah, it was all pink and red. So I wasn't sure.
So right, short on that one. We're trying to make up his mind. So yeah, but if anybody wants to come on and they do want, people in chat and things like that, it's better off if you've got a laptop. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's same as other one. You can come on.
Mate, I've asked Morbro before, so Morbro, you're always welcome, buddy.
Yeah,
Just,
MF blanked me, mate. He sent me a message. He's with his missus on a Sunday night.
MF Vape is always welcome. He's a gentleman.
I've told him that. I did ask him, but he kicked me back.
What's up, MF? Mike?
Yeah, he's a straight talker, straight shooter. That's
I like Mike.
I like Mike. I wanna be like Mike. So yeah, we need to get them on the show, but we need to book you in, guys, as well, so we know you're definitely coming on. That's why I asked Lethal to make sure he's available, so he can book you in. Because some people say they're coming on and they never do.
Oh yeah.
So we need to book you in.
I say I'm going to be on as long as I get a reminder, because my memory is crap. So as long as I get a reminder, I'm there.
Yeah, man, I can't remember. Oh,
yeah, my calendar's full of things.
I know what you mean. I'm like that.
I'll just forget
like that.
But what we'll do, Benny, we'll ask Aidan from Little Bro Vapes, and we'll book him in, so he's definitely coming on. Yeah. And same with Bro and Matty and MF Vape as well.
Yeah.
Pud, we should get Pud on.
Oh, definitely Pud. Yeah, of course.
It's called fried. Bill Nick says it's called fried brain cells, Chris.
Yep. I won't admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I've had a dark past. I'm probably fried more cells than I can count.
Yeah. Everybody's done it, haven't they?
Yep. We've all had a history with something.
DE wants some females on.
I've got females on.
I had my chebs out on Ian on the
Yeah.
Show, didn't I?
You did, mate. You look like you've been working out, actually. It didn't look too bad.
I just had these 36 double Ds.
You thought you had chippy tits, but you looked all right.
Who's that?
Benny appeared on the Juice Cabin's Saturday show yesterday afternoon, and he had a tight-fitting T-shirt on like bodybuilders wear, and he thought he had man boobs, but they look pretty solid, actually. They look quite firm. So I think he got away with it.
Yeah. It's because I was just flexing a little bit, like you do, to push it all up.
Yeah. Oh, and Jenny Sin we need on the show as well. Jenny Sin.
Yeah. We'll get people on. We'll get moving around. We're going to have we're just starting out, aren't we? So
yeah.
It's going well though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Good fun.
Yeah. So we talked about first cars last week. We might as well ask you, Chris, do you drive?
Nope.
Do you not?
No.
So what was your first bus then?
Well, I did drive at one point.
Right.
I don't now. But for my first vehicle was a 1987 Chevy Nova. People say that they get excited. Don't get excited. It looked nothing more than Toyota Corolla.
Right.
The long and short of it was a glorified Toyota Corolla.
Nice.
So that was
So
my
is there a reason why you don't drive now, or you banned or whatever?
I've had my license pulled.
Right, I get you.
Yep.
Banned or whatever.
They took my revoked my license. So I can't get that back for a little while.
The swines, aren't they?
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it wasn't drug or alcohol related either. It was for some stupid shit, but
yeah.
Red Light District.
Kieran, why I told you can come on, Kieran, ABC, but I was told that you don't do a lot of live shows.
Yeah, another reviewer told us. He said that you've asked him loads of times and he just won't come on. But we have wanted you on, so if you do want to come on, let us know.
Yeah,
Be good to have you on, buddy.
not the new ones, Bill. The old ones.
He
It's
tried
quite
to
good to get.
Toyota
It'd be quite good to get the old to get the odd viewer on sometimes as well, like people that join us in chat.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I've done that.
Are you a bike guy? Was you a bike guy? I don't like that.
I like bikes. I've ridden Harleys. I've ridden, what is it? Suzuki Marauder. It's the cruiser bikes are my thing. I don't like sport bikes.
Right.
I just don't like sport bikes.
Yeah, a friend of mine's just bought an Harley. It's 68, so it'd be like it's a year old in our thing. Red with full blacked out trims. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
It's really nice. I don't know which one it is, but it's nice. It is very nice.
That's awesome.
There used to be a big Harley Davidson shop in Manchester Town Centre. Do you remember it, Benny?
What's that?
The big Harley Davidson shop in Manchester.
Oh no, we've got one in Leeds.
Have you got one in Leeds?
Yeah. Harley Davidson shop. Yeah, it's mad. It started out as a little, like a garage, like a forecourt garage that had the pumps taken out, and it just had the shell. It started after that, but now it's massive. It's a big, massive shop just off of Leeds Ring Road. It's absolutely huge. It's always packed as well.
Yeah. CJ, do you drive, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a fucking Domino's.
Yeah, he rides a little scooter.
I wouldn't get on any sort of bike. I don't like them.
Yeah,
because your Domino's, Domino's have got that thing on top, haven't they? Pizza Nut bike mopeds.
No, I use the car for delivery, and it gets really expensive.
Oh, here we go.
And smelly, I imagine.
Yeah. The windows get greasy as well.
You get in the car in the morning, and all you can smell is pepperoni.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while we're on, anyway, what's all this thing about not having pineapple on a pizza?
It's wrong.
Hey,
Not wrong.
What I mean wrong? It's
Not wrong, I like
It's wrong to have, in my mind, pineapple on a pizza. It is wrong. It's
disgusting.
Try
the contrast.
Try having pineapple and something spicy with it.
No, I'm all right.
It's the contrast in flavor from the tomato sauce with the sweet and tart from the pineapple.
Exactly.
It's a gorgeous little blend. I love it.
Yeah.
it's not. It's like having.
You can't beat an Hawaiian pizza.
No. Ham, pineapple, cheese.
That's the one.
I'd like to beat a Hawaiian pizza out the window. That's what I'd like to do.
Chris, would you eat beef gravy with salad and tomatoes?
Salad
and tomatoes, because that's what pineapple is like for me on a pizza.
Say beef gravy.
It doesn't go for me. It's similar to having salad and gravy.
Really,
it just doesn't go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not fair.
To be fair, I mean, like the Hawaiian is one of our best sellers.
Exactly.
Really?
People like saying there's the chef and he's
love
wrong.
it.
It's not wrong.
There you go. See, Kieran agrees.
I can't get my head around it why it's so nice.
Jenny Sins, there you go. She's saying pineapple on pizza is fit. Fight me. So there you go. There you go. So yeah, because I've heard everybody going on about it on different shows saying, "No, pineapple on pizza, pineapple." Yeah. Grapes and cheese. What's wrong with that?
Yeah. No. He's giving an example of how the sweet and the savory can go together and
exactly. Exactly.
Grapes and cheese, I agree with.
Yeah.
Jenny just said then there's a difference between not liking it and fuming about it. I am fuming about it, Jenny. I do not like it.
Ooh,
so
that much, huh?
And hello, Red. He's in chat. Welcome, Red.
Yeah, Red. Yeah, like that.
Hey, Red.
And Vaping Irish, that's Jenny's boyfriend.
Lisa Barber. Oh, that's MF's missus. Lisa.
Ooh.
Oh,
there's a
Lisa.
question.
Who's that?
Welcome.
We've got a question.
Sorry.
Yeah. It says, Fran Hunter says, okay, let's get contravention, fellas. Tea, milk first or last?
Neither. I don't like it.
Last.
I don't drink tea.
Neither do I, mate. I don't like tea or coffee.
I don't drink it. I don't drink it, but the missus does. And
Me, it depends on the tea. Because
the way is your water, your tea bag, and then your milk.
mm-hmm.
I used to work with
if you have a china cup.
I used to work with a lot of Asian guys.
Supposed to be.
So I used to work with a lot of Asian guys, and they used to fill the cup up with milk, put the tea bag in, and then microwave it. And apparently the milk carries the flavor better.
Oh wow, that's
Try that.
my wife will put milk in first.
Yeah.
She drinks tea. I do not.
Is that tea leaf or tea bag?
Tea bag.
Have you been
From a-
teabag before, Benny?
What's that?
Benny?
No, I did say milk goes in first for fine china. I was told that it was water first. Well, we've got, someone said that Northern's supposed to have it in the blood. Did Reverend? No, I hate it. Don't like it at all. And Stuart's got a question for CJ. Have you ever pinched chips fries from an order that you have delivered?
One show we don't. We
You
don't,
can't say that.
For legal reasons, he can't comment.
well, we don't do chips anyway. So,
Simon,
How can you have pizza and no chips?
oh no, we do have chip. We have wedgies, don't we? Yeah, that's it.
potato wedges. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Simon Bridgewood says flavors on pizza will be the next to be banned. You're not wrong.
Probably.
Well, I saw some that they're going after that pepper challenge now.
Are they going after the pepper challenge?
Apparently, I've saw it on Twitter that someone that put it out that vaping, that parents were going after it because they were all eating them really red hot peppers.
Would you do it? Would any of you do it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Pepper challenge. So, what is it? Didn't he? He did that. Deeds Pud Puffs. They did peppers, didn't they, or something?
Oh, they did the hottest nacho, didn't they?
With chilies or something. Chilies, wasn't it?
No, it's the hottest nacho, I think.
I have to correct myself. Lisa Forber has it absolutely right. Builder's tea is the only tea I drink.
Ah, right. I thought it was a method, Builder's Tea, the way you make the tea. So there is a brand
Right,
called Builder's
Yes,
Tea.
there's a brand called Builder's Tea out of Manchester.
Ah, right. Oh, Mark from Nature Vapes in, guys. Say hello.
Hey, Matt.
Nature
All
Vape.
right.
Welcome, Mark.
He was a great guest, and he gave us all a key Solomon mesh to check out.
We've got
Very
a
grateful.
my family Kraus. What is your favourite order in Indian?
Tikka masala. Chicken tikka
Banger.
masala.
Chicken tikka masala is a classic. Definitely, if you get a good one. I quite like, if I go out, because obviously, yeah, it's same again, I'll have a chicken tikka masala with boiled rice and a paswali naan.
Bizarrely now. What's
Right,
that?
paswali naan. It's coconut and raisins, but
Mhm.
some people don't put
Might have
raisins.
to try that.
It's nice.
Man's. I have two favourites. Man's a lamb tikka madras with a sag rice, or I'll go a bit further and I'll go into a vindaloo.
Ooh.
For me, a curry's got to be hot. I was brought up that way.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
my
with you.
cup of tea.
I would-
Sorry,
Huh?
guys. Go on. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'd go for a jalfrezi.
You said that with passion then, CJ, as well. You
Mm.
close your
Oh,
eyes.
crazy.
Jalfrezi. I haven't eaten yet, so I'm just
Oh, I think let's carry on talking about food then.
CJ, how do you feel about a cheeseburger
Oh,
pizza?
that cheeseburger pizza is amazing. I love it.
I do like it. I do like it. I have to say, I do like it. The hot dog one's not bad either.
I'm gonna have to go because Litland's not very well apparently, so I just need to make sure she's all right.
Okay.
So I'll
right,
have
mate.
to,
All right, mate.
jump off. So thank you all very much. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
Thank you, Josh. Guys,
Larian,
I'll
nice to
see you
meet
soon.
everybody.
Thank you all. See
See you
you.
later, Ian.
Bye.
Later.
So, MF was a vindaloo in his younger days.
That's what I was going to say then. He said he likes a madras as well.
Yeah. Do you know
Madrasses are hotter, aren't they, than Vindaloo?
Yeah, do you know Vindaloo's?
No. Vindaloo's hotter than the madras.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
And I think
Vindaloo and Tindaloo
Is it Pal after that?
Is it? What you said, Mark?
Vindaloo and Tindaloo is just a made-up curry for Europeans.
Yeah, so poppadoms apparently. I mean, I had a lot of Asian friends, and they said that poppadoms were invented for us because they don't eat them.
So is masala.
Yeah. I like a korma.
Oh no, it's so
That's just chicken in the sauce. That.
I do like korma.
That's just a chicken in the sauce. That.
yeah.
Ah, that's the
Can't
one,
class that
vegetable
curry.
korma. We had vegetable korma with our chicken tikka masala.
Yeah, I do like a korma. It's quite tasty. It's coconutty as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the reasons I don't like. I can't stand coconut. I can't stand it.
MF Vapes ring stings too much
Yeah.
these days. I'm not
Emma
sure that's from a
the tank.
tree or...
I don't mind the desank. You
Sure,
know,
I
best thing,
can. That's all gone.
if you go into an Indian and ask what their curry is, you know, like the staff curry,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll get an authentic curry then.
Mm-hmm.
If you ask for staff curry.
The house curry.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the staff curry, what they finish on their shifts and they all eat on their end of their shifts.
Yeah.
If you ask for that, they'll do you theirs. It's a little tip for you.
Yeah, I can handle hot food, but I went into KFC. I think it was about a year ago. I don't eat KFC that often. I ordered the Zinger burger, the stack Zinger burger,
Ooh, it's spicy, that.
yeah. Mm.
and that burnt my mouth off. Like it was so hot I couldn't eat it. I don't know what they put in it,
Right.
but it just I can handle hot food, but no, I couldn't eat it.
You see, for me, for that one, it don't do nothing for me, spice-wise.
Mm.
Like I say, I've always been brought up with spices. I mean, my grandfather was a sailor in his youth, so he brought a lot of that home. So, of course, it was passed generations down. So, when you're getting your old man going like, "Have a try this," and you're like that going, at 5 years old.
Yeah, do that noise again.
Ah!
So in the UK, we have, well, especially in Manchester, we have a lot of celebrities going to a place called Rusholme. Rusholme is the curry mile of the UK, and there's like all the best restaurants within the UK there. People like Snoop Dogg have been there, and other famous people. Chris, do you have a curry mile in your area where you live?
We have at our restaurants, you can order 3 different strengths. So you can either order mild, medium, or really hot. And I mean, regardless, if you even get mild, it's still going to be spicy. It's just not going to be burn your mouth.
Yeah.
Your throat's on fire, kind of hot. But we do have 3 different strengths that you can order them in. And then, like you mentioned, Benny, you can also, of course, order the house curry, which is basically the same as staff curry. Same thing. It's what they make in-house.
Yeah.
For themselves, pretty much. But
yeah.
Then they have that as well.
Do you have a lot of Indian restaurants? Because we have quite a lot over in UK.
We have quite a few.
Right.
Quite a few.
Because at one time they didn't seem to have. Sorry, CJ.
It's quite popular everywhere, though, isn't it? Indian food. The same with Chinese food. It's just popular everywhere, isn't it?
There's Chinese takeaway everywhere. Everywhere.
What's your favorite Chinese?
My bro said I like the Chinese instead of a curry.
Yeah,
My favorite Chinese dishes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my 2 top favorites have to be pork fried rice and crab rangoons, followed up by spare ribs. And I'd say probably the chicken and beef teriyaki sticks.
Good choice. Yeah.
Can't beat spare ribs. I use chopsticks. Well, I'm the same, mate. Always tastes nicer with chopsticks.
MF Vape's got a question for Lethal Coilz. Can you put it on the screen, Benny, or not?
Which is that one? That
Lethal
one?
Coilz. Yeah, that's the one.
So here's the thing about that. I'm actually still waiting to hear on that one. That's actually the biggest reason why I can't go to NVE this year, because I'm still waiting to hear from that. If I do get the job, I should find out at some point this week. I know that today the owners are meeting with the other 2 candidates. Out of 15, they whittled it down to 3, and I'm one of those 3. The other 2 they were meeting with today. And then at some point this week, they're going to get back to me on what their decision is. So I'm still waiting to hear about that. But the reason I'm not able to go to NVE because of that is that even if I do get the job, I will only have been working there for about a week before NVE. And it's just too short span of time for me to have been working there to ask for time off. I've only been there a week and I'm asking for time off already. And all that's available to me for hours are on the weekends.
It doesn't look good, does it?
No,
If you go into a new job and you say, "Oh, I want time off," it's like,
absolutely not. If I want to keep the job.
Yeah. No, you've got, like I say, you can't. You can tell them that you have got, if you want it, like say you've got DC, you can say that you've already booked something, can't you?
yeah, you can say you've got a holiday planned and stuff like that, But,
Mhm.
Yeah,
Big
good.
love,
Well, I
Mike.
hope you get it, Chris. Yeah, it'd be good for you, that. Definitely.
I hope so, man. I'm not supposed to work because of my back. My doctors have pulled me off work duty. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to make money aside from the few dollars I make here and there selling my coils. And sitting around the house all day, every day, looking at the same four walls gets pretty darn depressing. And, you need to do something. You start to go stir crazy. You need to do something,
definitely.
especially, to help bring something into the house to help out,
It's difficult when you're limited to do so. I mean, I've been through a similar situation, and no pills or anything helped me. It was myself.
Right.
I had to sort of face it myself and think, right, I need to make that first step. But when you've got a condition like with your back, it's very difficult to go into full-time work.
Absolutely it is, and that's why I'm looking forward to this. This will be an entirely different experience for me occupationally. I never really did retail work. I've always done manual labor jobs. I was 17 years. I was a landscaper. I've done building construction. I've done house painting. I've done roofing. I've done general construction and excavation. Everything that I've done pretty much in my working history has been manual labor. So I've put my body through hell.
Yeah. And the thing is, you guys in America, you work like an average of 12 hours, don't you? You're not like the UK who only do 7 or 8.
Well,
standard working hours like 12 hours, aren't they? In America?
Depends on where you're working. If you're working something like at an office, if you're working like retail or in an office building or something, it's typically 8-hour days. If you're working something like landscaping where it's seasonal, your hours might go up to 14, 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
And in the winter, when you get laid off from said landscape company, because in the winter, there's nothing to really landscape. It's all snow and ice and crap like that. So when they lay you off, they lay off some people, all of the crew members, but the crew leaders, like I was, the truck driver, the one that delegates all the jobs, they kept us on for the wintertime, and we were in charge of plowing, snowplow. And even then, the hours are absolutely ridiculous, especially in our area where winters are so crazy. We had a year, probably about 5 years ago now, between the months of January and February, within a 8 week span of time, we had 9 3/4 feet of snow.
Right.
And that was just in my area. That winter, I was plowing for my last landscape company, and I was on a single parking lot for almost 72 hours. And that was my entire shift. I got some time to sleep because I had to let the snow kind of build back up the parking lot before I could continue plowing it again. But I was on site for 72 hours.
Yeah.
And that's rough.
A long ass day, that, isn't it? It's a long ass day. But he's Mobo's put on that he used to run 2 vape shop, loved it, but working in a building trade, fizz a fiddle. I tell you, mate, do it. I've been in building trade since I was 17. And my back is absolutely cabbaged. My shoulders, I would pipe fit a welder, and I'm uggling around, iron pipes and that lot, kneeling down, doing gas servicing now. My knees are cabbaged, my shoulders are cabbaged, my back's cabbaged. It'll come to you, mate. It will do. Absolutely come to you when you're in building trade.
It's funny. I just found it the other day. I've got pictures of my x-rays from my back. I'll show you guys off live, but I got pictures of the x-rays that you can see. The top vertebrae on top of my disc slid backwards. The bottom one slid forwards a bit, and there's no disc there, but the meat that is left is herniated on all sides.
Yeah.
And that's not going to grow back. That's not going to repair itself over time. No. The damage has been done. So the only thing I can do now is wait until the doctors decide that I'm of an appropriate age and the risk is worth it to do the spinal surgery that I'm kind of need. So
will they weld it together, will they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mobo's saying as well, Chris likes mowing grass, especially when it's a bee's nest.
Oh man, that story. All right, insight time, I guess. That was a horrible day at work. I was working for the landscape company I was plowing for, I was just talking about. And I was kind of the crew leader of a special crew. I was the only special crew that they had. I wasn't a maintenance crew that just goes out and cuts lawns and trims the grass and stuff like that. We actually did like construction jobs. We did transplant jobs. We did cutting in new beds, stuff like that. And there was a field that out back of this one property that only gets cut once a year. And they send us out to cut this at the tail end of summer towards early fall. So the grass there has had time to grow probably about 5.5 feet. And so we have these stand-up mowers that have a little flat plate that drags behind them.
Oh, yeah.
You stand on.
Yeah.
And it just kind of goes on its own. Well, I was in the middle of cutting this field, and you can't see anything in this grass, nothing. And I was cutting it, and all of a sudden, my legs just engulfed in flames. I felt like I was on fire. I looked down, and my legs are covered in bees, and I was just getting stung like it was nothing. I jumped off that lawnmower so hard and fast. I took off running, screaming obscenities towards the road. It was horrible. Whoa. When I went back to check it, there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of bees flying around the lawnmower. But I looked over, and there was a bee's nest about the size of a damn basketball that I had run over.
Wow.
I bet it's like a scene out of Candyman.
Yeah.
Man, I was in tears. That hurt so bad.
Did you have to go to hospital for it? Or
No.
It's lucky you weren't allergic.
Yeah, I'm not allergic.
I bet it looked like he had the plague with all like bubbles on him and stuff.
Well, I called my boss and I'm like, bro, you got to come out here and get this lawnmower out of the field. And he's like, well, what do you mean? I was like, dude, I'm not going to get it. I was just stung like 1,000 times by bees. Well, don't you have spray in your truck? Yeah, I just emptied 2 cans of it. They're still there. Like, come on, bro. He's like, well, are you allergic? I'm like, no. So just go get it then.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're getting it yourself, or I'm going home and leaving it right where it's at.
Yeah.
He ended up driving out and brought me some more cans of spray, and he ended up digging it out of the field for me. I was like, there's no way, dude. You're going back out there to get it yourself.
Did you scream like a little girl down the street then?
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at you.
You know, well, I remember, guys, sorry, just to change subject, we'll get back to it in a second. Can I just say hello to Amanda Robinson and good man Nate Dog? They're loyal customers in my shop. They've just told me they're watching. So thank you. Right, get back to the show, guys.
Get back to the show.
We had a little thing about Lisa, Mark's, what is it, MF's other half, talking about liquor. Don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, sorry about that. I've tried it down London. It's not very nice. No, I just thought I'd bring that up. Unicorn Alcalzine, yeah, welcome. We're gonna call it a day because I think we've gone over by another 50 minutes. Sheboygan's on late show.
I forgot about Sheboygan.
Yeah, they usually start at 1:30. So if you want to go over, Lethal's going over there. I think, are you going on, CJ?
I am. I'm going to message him and tell him it's going to take me about 10 minutes to kind of recoup after the show, but I'll be over there.
I haven't eaten anything, possibly.
Right.
Well, I'm trying to go over there.
What about you, Benny?
I'm going to have something to eat. I might pop in a little bit myself, but I've got something to eat. I'm a bit aching. I've had the first game of rugby today, so I'm aching like a bitch.
I can't go on that show for a bit yet because there's a lot of people getting me in trouble for something. So a lot of bullshit.
So do you want to? We'll go around. James, you want to close it off then, buddy? We'll go around.
Right, okay, mate. Want to thank you guys in chat. It's nice to see some regular faces. Nice to see some big reviewers coming in. I'd like to say thank you to the guys. Usually it's a good show. Shame that Ian had to go early. Hope his daughter gets better. It's nice to have you on, Chris. It's nice seeing you again. And same again with you, CJ.
Oh, yeah, when I'm not dying, thanks.
Going to be more of a regular coming on here by the looks of it. And yeah, that's me for today. This is going to be my last time in this room because as from tomorrow, I am moving. So it'll be a different scenery from next week.
Yeah, his prison cell's getting moved.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have a proper studio?
I don't know. I'm going into an house share, so it depends what room I can work with.
Nice.
So I'm going to pass it on to Big D.
Thank you, JP. It's been great to have Lethal Coilz on. I follow him quite a lot, and he's a great guy. If you've not checked out his channel, go over to Lethal Coilz. Always awesome to have CJ on the show. He's our 5th secret member, 007 CJ. It's been a pleasure to be on again with my buddies JP and Bennett and Ian as well. If you're watching, Ian, I hope your daughter's okay. And it's been awesome to have all the vape reviewers in chat, especially MF Vape and his missus, along with Nice Guys and Flat Cat Vapor. And well done to Emma Douglas, by the way, on winning the liquids. I'll be sending these out next week. Thank you again to Dan Barden, the tattoo man in Home Firth, the best tattooist in Home Firth. He's our moderator. Thank you very much, buddy. And have a good weekend. Sorry, a good week. So I'll pass that over to CJ.
Thank you so much for having me on, guys, again. I was only for a little while of the show. Well, it's been about 40 minutes now, hasn't it? Yeah, so thank you very much for having me again. Thank you to everyone in chat. Lethal, as always. Great to see you, man. These guys will see you next week, and tune into the Vape Lounge live on Wednesdays.
Cool, man, cool. And you handed it over to...
Yeah, Lethal.
All right. Well, guys, thank you for having me on tonight. It's been a pleasure, and it's been a great time. Good talk. To everybody in chat, thank you guys for being here for the guys. Thanks for watching me here. And I'm going to do it, even though it's not my show. Every time I'm on a live, I always close it out with
I was
this.
going to remind Benny
we're going to ask you to do that anyway.
Where, yeah. Do
Yeah.
the thing. That's what everybody says. Do the thing. Do the thing. All right.
Yeah.
So, guys, it's Sunday. I know we're facing the week, but you know what? It is what it is. Make it what it is. Remember that you are the master of your own destiny. You're the only one in this world that can pick and choose how positive and negative your days will ever be. So remember to keep the positivity high, keep the smile on your face, and let that negative brush off your shoulders. I love each and every one of you guys. Do stay safe, stay happy, keep it cloudy, and yeah, let's keep fighting for our right to vape. Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll do it before James then. So thank you very much in chat. Been great. Thank you, Chris, for coming on. Much appreciated, mate. Fantastic. And good luck with your new show on a Wednesday night. So don't forget that one's on. It's a bit late. It's at 12 o'clock for us here.
Yep.
Apparently.
With his
So,
new
It's not a
host.
new show. It's not a new show.
No, but I mean, you go with CJ. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
I do.
Yeah, it's 12 o'clock on Lethal Coilz' channel. So if you want to see a bit more of the rosy red lips from CJ and a bit more from the dulcet tones of Lethal, then go over there and meet them. So thank you very much, chat. It's great to have everybody in. You know, AVC and everybody comes in quite a lot. And quite a lot from Cat Vapor's coming. I know he's good luck. Well, if he just took a week off and he's having a chill, but you know, thanks for them to coming in and popping in and seeing us. And thanks to Danny, CJ, Chris, JP, and also Ian that's had to go up his little ones better. And I'll pass it over to JP to close it off.
Right. That's much for today. Nice to see you, and we'll see you soon. And happy vaping. And bye.
Ciao for now. It's only banter.
It's only banter.
Aye, arse.